Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sacred Magic 101. I am Sammy. Today, our topic that we are going to be going over is La Santa Muerte. English translation, Our Holy Death. Today, you will learn about who she is and what represent each color of her different robes. So let's go on and jump right into the knowledge. As we all know, knowledge is power. So, La Santa Muerte, she has many names. Some of the most common names are La Niña Blanca, which in English translation, this means the lady in white. La Flaquita, English translation, the skinny lady. La Santa Muerte, English translation, Our Holy Death or Saint Death. Mi Niña Negra, English translation, My Black Lady. La Santa Muerte is a folk deity, primarily venerated in Mexico and Central America. She is a syncretism of Mesoamerican and Catholic beliefs, most times with elements from Afro-Caribbean religions and beliefs as well. She is described as a female skeletal figure holding a seat and usually a globe. Sometimes she is holding the scale of justice. She also usually has an owl with her and some coins. She wears a robe, and the colors of each robe do change. Each of the different colors of her robes have a different meaning. We will first go over the three most common colors and their meanings. Then we will continue to the other colors. The first color on my list is white. This color of La Santa Muerte is used principally for purification and is called on at the inception of major projects, both mundane and magical. She is also used for certain types of healing. Next on the list is black. This color is very Saturnian, overseeing all forms of cessation, negation, dissolution, decay, and denouncement. The black Santa Muerte is used to negate bonds and barriers, as well as destroy or dissolve spells, curses, or hexes. She is also used for necromancy, such as speaking with the dead. She is the main color that is used for most protection spells, rituals, and ceremonies. Next on my list is red. The red Santa Muerte is used for love, sex, lust, passion, dominance, as well as aggression. She can also impair or improve relationships, and for this reason, this Santa Muerte is called on quite often. Many people use this Santa Muerte for binding hexes as well as revenge hexes. Then we have blue. This color is best described as wisdom, as well as daily activities and relationships that our daily lives depend on. All of this increases patience as well as social wisdom. She is used for repairing broken family relationships, building long-term relationships, gaining new friends, and improving business relationships. Next, we have green. This color is best described and associated with law, justice, and ethics. She helps restore balance, fairness, and can affect the judgment in both the judicial system as well as on a personal level with those in our lives and our surroundings. We also can use this color of La Santa Muerte for those who have mental health issues such as behavior problems. Next, we have gold. This color is best described as attracting money, luck, and wealth. This color is used to bring wealth in business relations as well as the gambling world. Many of the gods and goddesses of the underworld are associated with wealth, money, and power. La Santa Muerte, being a goddess from the underworld, has the same relationship with money as other gods from the underworld, and through it, vitality. This color is also used for healing where infusions of vitality are needed. Next on my list we have purple. This color is best described as a change from a negative to a positive. If there is a negative situation happening in our lives, we would use this color of La Santísima Muerte to change the circumstances of that situation. We also use this Santa Muerte for good health. This is the reason you will see her in many homes across Mexico of people who have terminal illnesses. She is used a lot for children who have cancer, especially because she can help change the outcome in some cases. She also acts as a gatekeeper between different ethereal and astral realms. She is one of the colors that I absolutely recommend having around. Those 7 colors are the main colors of La Santa Muerte. Now, there is a big misconception, and the misconception is that there are only 7 colors of La Santa Muerte, which however is very incorrect. Now we will go over the other colors of La Santa Muerte and what they represent. Silver. This color is a lot like the gold Santa Muerte. This color is used for good luck, money, success, and abundance. She also happens to be one of my all-time favorites. Just seeing her in an all-silver robe gives you a certain kind of feeling of satisfaction. That is just my personal opinion. Next is amber. This color is used for good health. Health in general, bad health, or in the middle health, it doesn't matter. She is primarily used for health. Now, with that being said, when deciding to use this color of La Santa Muerte for major health concerns like a terminal condition, I would still absolutely recommend the purple robe Santa Muerte. Next, copper. This color is used to break negative energy. This is one of those colors that isn't too common and you don't really see it too often. Usually the ones that have this color have been in this craft for years and have mastered it. Usually practitioners like myself have several statues and usually a complete temple. Now we have gone over the solid colors. Now it's time to go over the mixed colors. Siete potencias. In English translation, 7 powers. This Santa Muerte has 7 different colors on her robe. The colors on her robe most commonly are black, purple, blue, green, red, gold, and white. This Santa Muerte is pretty common throughout Mexico and Central America due to the fact that it has most of the colors on her robe and can be used for all the things that represent each of those colors. Some people don't wish to or can't afford to have several statues, so this can sometimes just be a better option for them. Next is reversible. This Santa Muerte is half black and half red. This Santa Muerte is more for experienced practitioners. It's not one I at all recommend to a beginner. La Santa Muerte can be traced back to the Aztec goddess Michacatatual. This particular goddess ruled over the underworld with her husband. La Santa Muerte was recently condemned by the Catholic Church back in 2013. The Catholic Church says it's blasphemous. They also stated that it is satanic. This in itself is a contradiction, because devotees to La Santa Muerte never stop believing in their God. Now, granted, each person has their own belief of who God is, depending on if they grew up Catholic or under native beliefs such as Aztec, Mayan, Incan, or another tribe. Now, with that being said, your God would entirely depend on your path, your belief system. I think it is very important that people understand the actual true meanings behind each color and actually get a true understanding of who La Santa Muerte actually is. Now, there are many rules and regulations when dealing with La Santa Muerte. A big misconception is that you have to be from Hispanic roots to be a devotee. That is incorrect. You most definitely do not have to be from Hispanic roots. Now, it is most definitely more common. However, it is not a rule or a law. Now, there are some rules and things like that when we are talking about La Santa Muerte. So let's go over a few of them. Let's talk about altar space first and foremostly. Okay? Her altar must remain clean at all times. You cannot have a disaster or a mess or ashes or anything like that revolving around her altar. You have to keep it a clean area. Also, she does not like to share her altar space. What do I mean by that? Some people have more than just one deity they work with. So you need to have a designated altar that is just for her. She does not share her altar. Okay? You also need to make sure that you always keep light on her altar. That can be a candle. It can be like a Christmas lights. It can be a night light. It can be whatever your little heart desires, but keep light on it. Fresh water in a crystal glass is key. Change her water out daily. You wouldn't want to drink dirty water from 2 days ago filled with dust. Well, either does she. Another thing, anything that you put on her altar is her belongings now. By taking something from her altar, that is stealing from her. So remember that. If you give her $5, those are her $5. Do not take it back for a pack of cigarettes for yourself. Okay? Now, you can use the money that you give her on her altar for things for her altar, such as flour, candy, her alcoholic drinks, her cigarettes, all of these things. I will be doing more videos about La Santa Muerte and other relative subjects in the very near future. I hope this video helps those that had curiosity about La Santa Muerte. Until next time, I am Sammy, and I am with Sacred Magick 101. Thank you for joining.